How are we today, guys? Down under Entrepreneur here. So today, I just want to talk to you a little bit about, dropshipping, in particular through the Shopify platform. But there are obviously multiple platforms out there. There's Ecommerce. You can set up online stores through Wix websites now. They all pretty much do the same thing. But I think for me, because I started a Shopify dropshipping store, wasn't very successful for me. I did lose money on it. That to say, I haven't given up on the likes of e-commerce and dropshipping. But I think there's just a few things that you really, really need to know that most of the gurus don't tell you. And I think that's probably maybe why I sort of rushed into it, because I saw all the videos and all the information out there from the gurus saying that it was easy and it was simple, and you could make money for free and all that sort of stuff. So basically, I mean, the reality is if you are going to do, say for example, a Shopify store, guys, you're gonna need minimum, I would say, $500 to $1,000. If you haven't got $500 to $1,000, honestly, borrow the money, go and get a second job, and make a bit of extra cash and save the money up. If you do want to go down this line, because there are expenses involved. So obviously, number one is there's a monthly, because regardless of what platform you go through, they are premium subscriptions. So because obviously they're secure. You're utilising their payment gateway methods like Swipe and Apple Pay and all that sort of stuff like that. And they obviously give you all the SSL encryption and security, so you're just a bit more legitimate. So there is a monthly subscription fee. They normally start, depending on what platform you use. I think Shopify is like $29 or $30. I think Ecommerce is about the same. Secondly, you need to find a niche. It's something I didn't do. I just went, hey, look, I guess I'm gonna, I think I first started trying to sell tech and gadgets. So I just went onto the wholesale website and just imported like 300 products into my site, expecting that I'd be selling stuff. I think I found like the top sellers and the hot trending new items off AliExpress and just imported them into my store. Guys, it doesn't work. You have to find, I guess, something that Warren Buffett said in one of his speeches. Warren Buffett said, I don't need to understand thousands of stocks. I really only need to understand one. And I can get rich, but if I want to be really rich, I only need to understand maybe 5, 6 or 7 stocks. It's the same with Shopify. You don't need hundreds or thousands of products. You literally only need like one or two products that are winners, and you can make a lot of money on Shopify. Secondly, advertising, marketing. A lot of guys are getting big results through Facebook, because of the targeting and all that sort of stuff. All I can say is, before you start advertising, make sure you do your research. Because just because you're getting traffic to your site does not mean you're going to get conversions, as I found out. And I fell into the trap of, I'm getting traffic. If I just keep getting more traffic and more traffic and more traffic, then eventually I'll get a conversion, I'll get a sale. Like $1,500 worth of advertising fees later, and I'm still not converting. So then that's when I really started digging in and doing some research. And obviously, just the reality was what I was offering and how I was presenting it, was shit, and maybe I was basically targeting the wrong audience. So make sure you do your research on targeting and traffic before you start spending money and dropping money into advertising. There's obviously things like search engine optimization or SEO. Yes, it will get you free traffic over time, but it does take time, and you've got to set up everything like your keywords, your backlinking, do you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot involved. So yeah, I mean, can you make money? Well, obviously you can. There are people out there making a lot of money with drop shipping and Shopify. Now I'm part of a Facebook dropshipping entrepreneurial group headed by a guy called Ernest Ebbs. I'll try and leave a link to the Facebook group down in the description, so if you want to go and check it out and apply, and maybe because there's some guys in there that are crushing it. So a big thing now with Shopify is obviously get products off AliExpress that you buy for maybe $2 or $3 and try and sell them for 20, and then literally, bluntly, it's junk, it's cheap shit. Whereas Ernest Ebbs teaches a method where you find, I believe he's based in the United States, and he finds quality suppliers and manufacturers in the US, which also do drop shipping around the world. So he does business with those, and he sells high-end ticket products. So, if you're, say, sourcing from AliExpress, you might be buying a $2 product and selling it for, say, $15 or $20. You might have to pay, I don't know, $20 a day in advertising to get, say, one conversion or, 2 conversions. The reality is, if you're targeting correctly, if you're selling, say, buying from a US or even Australian manufacturer, well, obviously I'm based in Australia, and, say you're buying a product for $250 and you're selling it for $750, the reality is if you're targeting and marketing correctly, you still only have to spend $20 in advertising in order to get 2,000 conversions, and actually the profit and the bottom line is certainly a lot higher. So there's that, and the other thing is test. It's like me, like I've got lots of different projects going. I've had, obviously, like I just said, my drop shipping wasn't very successful for me, because I rushed into it. I wasn't well educated. I didn't sort of research it enough before I got into it. But you have to test, you have to try things. Same as products, test products for a couple of days. Obviously if it's not working, don't keep throwing advertising money at it. If it's not working, it's simply not working. Drop the product and move on to something else. And social media, you need to build a social media following, guys. At the end of the day, we talk about social proof in society. Today, especially if you're selling online, your social proof is your social media accounts attached to your business. So if you have a Facebook page or an Instagram account and you have 1 follower, then you have no social proof. So spend a little bit of time before you actually jump into it, researching how to build a social media following specific to your niche that you want to get into, and maybe start doing that sort of 2 or 3 months before you actually launch a store. So at least that way you have a little bit of social proof before you start. So apart from that, guys, off the top of my head, I don't want to drag this on too much longer. But yes, you can make money in dropshipping. Obviously, there are people doing it. There is no such thing as the free or easy way to make money with dropshipping. It is going to cost you money, plain and simple. Don't buy into any of the guru videos out there. And yeah, do research, guys. Definitely do research. That's all I've got today. Hope everyone's having a great week, and have a great day. Peace out.